The cameras are fixed to one man. He's been in terrific form as evidenced by 4 goals in 3 games. Stay with us. Delighted to be able to report that the weather has cooperated here at the Emirates Stadium in North London. I'm Derek Ray, and adjacent to me in the commentary box is Stuart Robson. And looking forward to bringing you action from the Premier League coming right up. It's Arsenal up against Crystal Palace.
Thanks, Derek, as always. This should be a good game. Great atmosphere inside the stadium. We've got 2 teams full of quality, some interesting matchups, and 2 coaches that want to play an attractive brand of football. What more could you ask for?
Jesus. Well, they might be onto something. Well, it was down to whether or not he could beat the keeper, and that question has been answered.
Well, I'm all for players striking through the back of the ball with power, but he has to hit the target from there.
And that's an important intervention. And not a great challenge. Free kick here. In it goes! An early goal. No wonder they're celebrating.
Well, just look at this. He's so alive to the situation. That's a neat-headed goal in the end.
Well, back underway, and 1-0 it is. Let's see what happens next. Saka. And goal news to bring you in the Brighton game, and Alex Scott has the details.
It's a goal from Manchester City. He shot far post, the keeper parries it, but the rebound has been put in nicely.
Gabriel Jesus! Oh, magnificent from the keeper. Fantastic stop. Arsenal's free kick here. Well, not deemed to be a bookable offence, but still it probably entered the referee's mind. Could cross it in here. Gives it a go. And good work to deny the chance. Trying to pick out a teammate. Really good high press. Giving it a try. Making sure it didn't get past him. Rice. Fine cross into the middle. Well, the keeper had to concentrate.
Well, the crowd can sense the goals coming. Could this be the moment?
Prepared to take on the shot. Well, Alex was in full flight. Alas, we had to cut her off just moments ago. Just to confirm, Manchester City did find the net in that match, and their lead stands at 1-0 presently. Very alert defending to put a stop to the chance. Lokonga. Might be able to get in behind the defence. He'll be delighted to... Could be! Well, it's all going so swimmingly for them here. Another goal. And now it's a matter of avoiding any silly mistakes. So underway once more. 2-0 the lead here. Well, almost at the end of the first half, and Arsenal a long way from their best. I don't think you can avoid that conclusion. Stuart, what have you made of their showing so far?
Well, they can certainly play better than this. They've been too slow in possession and not aggressive enough with their closing down. Those 2 things have to change in the second half if they're to turn this around.
Gabriel Jesus prepared to fire. Well, there's been a goal at the Amex Stadium, so let's quickly send it over to Alex.
It's a goal for Brighton. The goalkeeper did all he could, but no one was going to stop that one. It's all even Stevens at 1-1 with 36 minutes on the clock.
Thanks as always, Alex. Well, pressing really high. Jesus. Will it happen for them? He could pick out a teammate. Gabriel Jesus. A goal! Just what they needed. Still plenty of life in this match. And the referee blows the whistle. Half-time. Into the second half then. It's Palace with the advantage, but certainly no room for complacency. Using his strength to hold on to the ball and wait for teammates to arrive. Well, time just challenged magnificently. Well, this could pose problems for the defenders. And he's in the clear. Well, there it is. Real resilience for you, having been 2 goals down. Well, it has taken a Herculean effort for them to get back to level pegging under these trying circumstances. And news coming through from the Amex Stadium. Someone has scored there, but who? Here's Alex.
It's a goal for Manchester City. It was a poor clearance, and it was far too easy for him after that. They've pulled one back with 53 minutes played. I'm really enjoying this one, Derek.
Thanks for the update, Alex. Playing it in. High-class defending right on the goal line. Rice. Martinelli. Well shown inside. Firing it in. Determined defending. Did well to win the ball back. The first leg of the Carabao Cup semi-final will be live with us here on EA TV. It's Arsenal facing Manchester United.
That will certainly be an interesting first leg, but how will each team approach it? They won't want to go into the second leg behind, so it should be a top-quality game.
And there's the feed into the box. And I thought that might carry a threat, but a strong punch by the keeper. Martin Ødegaard. Jesus. Still pushing for the goal that would put them ahead, but not forcing it. And he favours the inside route. And credit is due for that good piece of defending. And that's great work to keep it in play. Caicedo. Well, this is the home of live football, and we'll have live coverage of the third round of the FA Cup for you. It's Crystal Palace facing Millwall.
Well, it's great to have a break from the league for the players and the fans. Everybody loves this competition, and so do I. It should be a good game.
This might be the perfect counter-attacking opportunity. Ayew. Well, it looked highly promising, but they got nothing out of it. Jesus. Gabriel Jesus. He's in behind. Keeper getting the touch. Arsenal's corner late in the game. And a substitution in the offing. Could someone get on the end of this? And the problem not completely solved. Martinelli. And a significant block following that cross. Well, it comes down to the final 5 minutes. On the attack, is there to be late drama? Oh, breezing past him. It has to be. And opting for power over placement, but not the desired result. Well, they've decided to make a change. Gabriel Jesus. And cutting inside. Superb block. Well, the two sides still locked together. And a set piece, a corner, can make all the difference. Struggling to get it away. And there is the referee's whistle for full time. Even Steven here. Well, they might be onto something. We're starting to get down to the nitty-gritty. Just 4 teams left. Great night to be a spectator. Perfect weather here in North London at the Emirates Stadium. I'm Derek Ray, in position to bring you live match commentary. And my expert analyst, as always on these occasions, is Stuart Robson. And what we have coming up for you is the semi-final first leg in the Cup. It's Arsenal up against Manchester United.
This should be a great tactical battle. Which team is going to have the courage to try and win the game, and which team will be fearful of losing? The game plan of each coach will certainly be key today, Derek.
They've lost possession here, Arsenal. Fernandes. Given away by Manchester United. He has been one of the leading lights in the competition so far, Gabriel Jesus.
Well, the best players are the ones that can play in tight areas, and he can certainly play in tight areas. He wriggles out situations, he can find that penetrative pass.
Well, getting in the way, superb save. So the corner played into the box, and still dangerous. Tierney. Gabriel Jesus prepared to fire. Threat over for now, it seems. Osimhen and Bellingham. Showing fine vision. Osimhen. Well, for power, 10 out of 10. For placement, maybe 8. Jorginho. Gabriel Jesus. An encouraging Arsenal move. Chance to run at them. Deciding to go inside. Osimhen. Return to Rashford. Timely intervention. Martin Ødegaard. Jorginho. Tremendous ball played through. Gabriel Jesus. And a goal! The opening statement in this semi-final. How important can that prove to be?
Well, as we can see here, the pass from Jorginho is absolutely perfect, and there's certainly no doubt about the finish. He really hits it with power and accuracy. Nothing the keeper can do about that.
So United restart the game. Disappointed to have conceded. Can they come up with an equaliser? Bruno Fernandes. Wonderfully weighted pass. The end product just wasn't there. Well, doesn't have to do it on his own. Opportunity it is. And denied by the keeper. Impressive. Jude Bellingham. Osimhen. And back with Bruno Fernandes. Making sure it didn't get past him. Fernandes. Just the challenge that was required. Saka. Promising sequence. Jorginho. Jorginho. Can they cover up? Just cleared away in the nick of time. Well, the stoppage time situation. 1 minute here. And time is up as far as the first half. So the ball is rolling again. United might be behind, but still plenty of time for them. What can they do in the second 45? Anthony. He read the situation defensively and did his job. And the free kick awarded to Manchester United. Struggling to get it away. Bruno Fernandes. And lining it up. And it's in! A goal for Manchester United, who find themselves now level.
Well, just look at his strength here. He holds off the challenge, he keeps his balance, and he finds the back of the net. It's a wonderful goal.
So underway again, following the goal that made things level. Declan Rice. Defensive Brazilians to shut them down. And the news confirmed before the game, Manchester City have finally got their man, Stuart.
Well, it's an exciting transfer, isn't it? He'll add a lot of quality to his new club, and you'd expect him to have an impact straight away. Good player and fair value for him, I think.
Might be able to get in behind the defence. Makes his way in field. Now potential danger. And there is the goal to re-establish their advantage.
Well, here it is again. The through ball is absolutely inch perfect, and he makes no mistake with the finish. He showed a lot of composure there.
Well, back underway as we reflect on the goal that's made it 2-1. Martin Ødegaard. Very quick thinking there. And promising stuff from Arsenal. Gabriel Jesus. Gabriel Jesus! Oh, commanding goalkeeping. Corner kick played in. Well, he failed to get it away properly. Easy save. Twenty minutes remaining. Dalot. Osimhen. And given away. Well, this is the home of live football, and we'll have live coverage of the third round of the FA Cup for you. It's Arsenal facing Southampton.
Well, that's a game to look forward to. Plenty to play for in that one. It should be a really entertaining game.
Bruno Fernandes. And now with Osimhen. And that's an important intervention. Good visualisation and execution. Martinelli. United come away with it. Osimhen. The clock is against Manchester United here, but their dreams remain alive. And credit is due for that good piece of defending. And the counter looks on here, options available. Can they take advantage of the situation? And a goal! They lead by 2 now, and that's a... allows them to breathe a bit more easily. So on with the action. 3-1 the scoreline at the moment. We've had the official word. There will be a minimum of 2 added minutes. Kieran Tierney. Oh, great attacking play. Really vital interception here. And there it goes, the final whistle. Arsenal with the lead. Well, the sun has been shining brightly all day. Good to see that continuing as we get ready for the match here at the Emirates Stadium. I'm your match commentator, Derek Ray, at the microphone. And sitting alongside me is the former Arsenal, West Ham and Coventry midfield player, Stuart Robson. And live action to come from the oldest cup competition of them all, the FA Cup. It's Arsenal up against Southampton.
Thanks, Derek. Well, the hosts are clear favourites going into this tie. But with that comes pressure, particularly against a team that will remain compact, are well-drilled defensively and are a threat on the counter-attack. If the hosts don't go through, though, it will be a major upset.
Well, a really single-minded piece of defending to make sure nothing untoward happened. It is a decent-looking attack here. Well, he always has to be regarded as a dangerous opponent, so what should we expect to see from him in this game, Stuart?
Well, Derek, he's a great all-round player, but it's his ability to run in behind defenders that makes him such a threat. And when he gets 1v1 against the goalkeeper, he usually scores.
Ieramendi. Well, the attacking options appear plentiful. Well, the threat was very real. Marvellous defending. Balogun. Aribo. It's with Ieramendi. Armstrong. Not getting anxious when they have the ball. And just like that, they don't have the ball anymore. Aribo. Just the challenge that was required. Oh, he's through here. And a goal! That will do it. They've been pushing for it, and now they've been rewarded.
Well, just look at this again. The speed of counter-attack is so impressive, and there's certainly no doubt about the finish. He really hits it with power and accuracy. Nothing the keeper can do about that.
And the ball moving again. What sort of response will we see from them now? Armstrong. Nicely timed tackle.
Well, as you can see, Arsenal haven't had that much of the ball, but what they've done with it has been really good, and they'll be happy with the way the game is being played at the moment. They love to play on the counter-attack.
Yes, and maybe another break brewing here. And there's the feed into the box. Well, he failed to get it away properly. Gives it a go. Oh, it was close, but he's put it over. Emile Smith-Rowe. Now, who can he play it to? And it might be. Can they keep it out? Well, really calm, composed goalkeeping there.
It certainly was on the second attempt. It was the first save that really stood out. That was a brilliant piece of goalkeeping.
Promising attack, this. Well, he really read that brilliantly. Caicedo. Pepe. Rice with it. Long way out, this. No way through. And there it is, the referee's whistle. The first half has come to an end here in North London. This man will get most of the... So back underway here into the second half. Might be able to set up the chance. Tremendous intuition to win it back. And many a fan has been wondering about this. It is now official. Ciro Immobile.
Oh, great opportunity here.
And they couldn't add to their advantage.
Well, that would have put them in complete control. He should have scored there.
So a personnel change then. Plenty of forward momentum here, but can they produce? Not a great pass. Balogun. Martinelli. Will it be? Oh, a goal for Arsenal. It's theirs to lose now.
Well, he wasn't going to waste this chance. 1v1 against the keeper, and he slots it away with great confidence. That's a good finish.
And with play stopped, they will make the change now. So back underway with the lead standing at 2-0. Aribo. Armstrong. And the emphasis is on creativity. But really sticking to their task defensively. And a friendly reminder that we have more action from the Premier League coming up. It's Arsenal taking on Brighton. So making the substitution now. James Bree. Armstrong. And can they prize them open now? Well, just couldn't play that decisive ball. Ward-Prowse. Ward-Prowse. He's got to score! A goal as they cut into their advantage. Still plenty of life in this match.
Well, here's the replay, and just look how quickly they break forward once they win the ball back. And once he gets onto it, he just smashes it past the keeper with great technique. What an emphatic finish that is.
So back underway. Intriguing contest this, given the 2-1 scoreline. Just the challenge that was required. And this might not be the ideal situation for them. And a goal to increase their advantage to 2 overall. That little bit of a cushion. Now it's all about keeping the concentration.
Well, here's the replay, and he's got to clear his lines there. He doesn't do that. He has his pocket picked, and he's been rightly punished. Poor defending.
So back underway at 3-1. And unable to hang on to the ball. That's good pressing for you. Well, in the dying embers of the game, but Arsenal still full of life, a most enjoyable performance.
Well, they've controlled most of the game, haven't they? Their 1- and 2-touch passing has been sharp, the movement's been bright, and they've scored some good goals. They just need to keep their concentration.
Oh, Stuart, they could be in here. And it's still on for him. Well, a top-notch piece of defensive judgment. Che Adams. Now with Armstrong. Armstrong. They've got it now. What can they do? Well, he really read that brilliantly. It has to be. What a block. Not much time to make up his mind. Trossard. Emile Smith-Rowe. Well, taking into account all the stoppages, 2 minutes to be added on. Che Adams. Adams. A really sumptuous ball. Credit to them for winning back possession. And no more time left. The referee has ended this particular match.